I go on hikes about 5 times a week. I never end up at the same place, but I always take a stop at the tallest hill, the one closest to the forest. It has the best views of the mountains. I hiked there all the time as a kid. I was the self-proclaimed king of the hilltops, and I vowed that one day I will make it to the top and conquer the mountains. It's different now. I don't just see the mountain, but also other things before it. Like the winding roads, the twist and zigzag. Or the endless amount of trees and hills that shelter houses and those who live in them. It's a beautiful landscape, seeing the entire view, but it took me 10 years to realize that. I became so fixated on reaching the mountains so much that I ignored the journey of getting there. I was too caught up with success, and I wasn't grateful. I couldn't appreciate the little things, or even friends that I met. I took all of it for granted, because it wasn't enough. I mean, I didn't feel enough. And before I could realize it, I lost enjoyment and value of living. I only cared about doing whatever it takes to achieve my goal, and eventually, I made it. I reached the peak. But was all of it worth it? When all I see on the other side is a dangerous, downward slope, spiraling into more roads and trees and hills that I no longer enjoy seeing. Am I going to keep traveling to find a higher mountain to climb on? What if I fall this time? Who's going to pick me back up when I slip and fall? I realized that right after I lost value in what I loved doing, and I felt like I had nothing. I let all my friends go, didn't bother to spend time with them, and I was alone.
What the hell are you running from? You're still in the same place you've been. What the hell are you hiding from? I don't wanna wear you thin. I only wanna be a sanctuary. Don't ever blame me 'cause you can't control yourself. Be good to your health.
You know, when I got back into hiking, I noticed how I used the same route to get to the hill, because it was the fastest. I never altered it, and I wish I did. Everything changes in a decade, and all I can do is regret and think about what I could have done. Like former routes I could have gone to before, stores that are now closed, friends that I no longer see or hear from now. I could write and fantasize about it, or repeat the same mistakes again and have more regrets. Or I could explore all routes and take in the environment around me and the journey that I'm embarking on, and be grateful for how far I've come and where I'm at today. Because there's always more to come tomorrow.
Just by the look of your eyes, you surely